Hello, Radiant Soul Lights. As always, great to connect with you. Those of you that are new subscribers, welcome. Let me know who you are in the comments and how you like the readings and how your soul path is unfolding. And if you happen to just be visiting this community and channel, welcome. Hope you find some insight and understanding for your path. So we're going to be looking at in this reading the signs, synchronicities, how you're being guided. I've been doing a lot of deep diving with dreams. I'm a dream therapist also with my clients lately and with the Patreon Soul Awakening community. And part of that is because I've been doing a lot of dream work myself. So it's a very powerful time right now for dreams, for really opening up to all kinds of messages. So in my meditation, I got, why don't I bring this to my beautiful soul path community here to really look at what is Spirit trying to connect with you on, or your soul through your higher self. What are the messages? You've been getting perhaps synchronicities, you've been getting signs, symbols, messages, maybe symbols in your dream state, maybe messages in your dream state. So we're going to look at what is the message that is coming to you at this time. As always, there are timestamps in the description box. You can skip ahead to the timestamp. I'll just let you know this is soul story number 1, and you've got 2 stones wanted to come through: aragonite and amethyst. Of course, you got the sun card. This is moldavite with the Wheel of Fortune, and then we've got a pyrite nugget. All right. So skip ahead to the timestamps, or maybe you already know which soul stories are calling you. I'm going to do a short meditation just to connect in further to the breath. And if you want to do this with me, just take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let that out breath be a little longer than the in breath. Take a deeper breath in, breathe out through the crown chakra, connecting into the soul star chakra. Take a pause as you center. Breathe out, let that out breath be even longer. Breathe out through the soles of the feet into the earth star chakra, feeling a connection there. Draw in that healing light earth energy up through the crown and into the soul star chakra. Pause and take a deeper breath in again, connecting with healing light source energies. And breathe out lightly and easily, bringing your awareness into the heart lung area of your body. Take a couple of seconds to focus on your in breath and out breath and center there. And when you're ready, if you had your eyes closed, open your eyes and choose the card or stones that you feel a connection to. As always, trust your own inner knowing, inner guidance at this time. And I will see you in the readings. Hello, soul story number 1. You chose the sun card, the striated amethyst, wonderful raw amethyst, and aragonite. Aragonite has to do with moving forward, movement, and taking any denser emotions and loosening them up to move forward with or to create with. If you look at it, it even looks like a little like a meteorite, right, coming right at you. And of course, this amethyst has a lot to do with extending or expanding in your life, but also grounding and connecting to the spiritual aspect of your being. We'll see if there's any further messages. Now you've got the sun card. Okay, Leo energy. I happen to be recording this at the time of Leo, so that is interesting. And we have Venus in Leo retrograde, even though this is a timeless reading. If you're getting it around the time that I'm recording, maybe there is a message for you as far as Leonian energy, the Leo energy of the sun. Then you've got the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups. You've got the Six of Cups. Now, I originally chose these cards because I love these cards for travel. To me, this reminds me of the soul path. You know, we take off and you get the signs, the synchronicities, the symbols. These are messages coming to you. So you've got perfection and creation. Oh, that makes so much sense. Okay, so what are you creating? So the first thing is you're perfect as you are, is what I'm getting. The signs and symbols of the messages that you've been getting, the downloads, have to do also that somebody is going to be helping you, maybe even someone from the past. And some of you are also going back to something in the past that you used to do that you're going to be bringing forward now. You're somehow going to bring it more into your, actually want to put this way so you can see it better. So for you, it is a lot about creativity and expansion, some kind of creative energy that's coming through you. So the creation there, very important for you, okay, to connect with. I have a thing with my cards. I like them just so. So the Sun card is the card of creativity or creative expression. It's also the card of the inner child. So let me see, what are the signs? The signs and symbols that are coming to you is something is coming in your life, or a goal, a dream, a desire, or something that you've had from the past that didn't happen or didn't manifest fully. And your guides, God, the higher self, are wanting you to know that it is coming back, or something you used to do on a creative level is coming back. Is coming back around, or there's an opportunity that you thought was gone, and there could be somebody helping you. Now we have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. We have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. Again, we have water, you know, the emotions. But I'm getting that there's either a collaboration or couple situation. These could be aspects of you as well. But the overall synchronicities are bringing you into alignment for this new creative project or dream, something that you've been working on that's coming back to you. Okay, so we're going to do a few, I love my oracle cards, a few oracle cards. So you're perfect as you are, or whatever, you're in the right place at the right time for what it is that you want to do, if that makes sense. Wow, the fate, see? It's destined to happen. Whatever you're wanting to have happen, you're in the process of fate. You're in the path of destiny right now. And I think that's why you've got this amethyst here. You chose amethyst. So denser emotions or situations or wounding is being cleared for you, and you're going to have the energy, the focus with aragonite to move forward in these dreams, these goals, these desires, whatever it is that you've been wanting that you thought wasn't going to happen. And it's something from the past. Now, yes, for some of you, it could be someone from the past, but I more feel that it's a goddess of the moon. Cancerian energy here. Okay, I'm going to just get a couple more cards and then look. These cards wanted to come up. Rebel cards. Well, okay, let's see. I don't believe it. This card, when I was preparing for this reading, and I wasn't going to use these cards, Sacred Rebel cards, because I had other cards, and this card came out when I was shuffling, and then, I don't believe it, and then the cards fell on the ground, fell on my floor, the hardwood floor. I had to pick them up, and this card was facing up. So this is definitely a message for you. 23 from the numerology is a 5, and it's creativity and going in a new direction. Defend to the end the worthwhile. And I remember when I looked at this card earlier, I thought, well, yeah, whatever it is you want to do, defend that. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your goals. Defend it to the end. And you've got the owl here for wisdom. And look, there's been tears. But now those tears are almost like tats. They're almost like something very sacred. And with all these feathers, it's listening to spirit. So whatever this goal is, this dream, your creative expression, your projects, defend it to the end. Do not give up. That's what all the messages, whether in your dream state, seeing messages, what we call a cledon, when somebody you meet, let's say you're talking to someone and they say something to you, and you had seen that in a reading, or you had that thought, or you saw it in a dream, or you hear it, in a movie, a certain phrase or word. It's a cledon. So you're getting messages that are saying, do not give up on what it is you want to do. Very important for you. Soul story number 1. Do not, obviously your higher self and your soul, the higher self is just the higher vibrational frequency of you that taps you into your soul. It's more of a frequency as opposed to the little self. This card wanted to come out. I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't even going to use this deck. So this message for you, to not give up. And the synchronicities are bringing you into with people that can help you or support you on your path. That's what I'm hearing also. So whatever you're focused on, it doesn't matter what it is. Spirit is saying to me, tell them it doesn't matter what it is. All of you are getting the message to not give up. And 2 cards, mending. Yeah, you've been doing a lot of healing. And then you've got be flexible. So that's on the timing of things. So Spirit is wanting you to know that being flexible, not over pushing. Some of you are literally mending something within your body. But it's all saying that, okay, we're going in, there's something that's about to pop. For some of you, it could be a relationship, a very fated relationship. I have to say that. Whether working with someone or both, working with someone or you end up meeting someone to work with, you are on the time of fate. And that's what Spirit wants you to know. This is about fate. Everything that's happening to you right now, there's a destiny issue or even a predestiny from the Akashic. Look at guard your energy. Well, and you've got defend to the end. So this is time for you to really focus on you. And that's interesting because the North Node just recently went into Aries. This is about you right now. This is about using your inner wisdom. You've got the owl here and you've got the wolf. Both have to do with teaching and wisdom. So the message for you is not to give up. Guard your energy. Don't dissipate your energy on goals that are not worthwhile. You also need to focus is what I'm hearing. So be flexible but focus, because you've got the King of Pentacles here, on what it is you want to draw in, what it is that you're manifesting right now at this time. It's time to focus on more of what you want to do. And so a lot of you are getting over this idea of perfectionism. You're moving into it's perfect timing, divine timing, like it's a perfect time for me to do what I need to do. 10th house, the world. Yep. So there's something that you're doing or want to do. 10th house also is the house of destiny, by the way. So whatever it is that you want to do is part of, it's fated somehow, the connection. And you're getting messages from Spirit, from your Spirit team. Some of you, your higher self has really been guiding you, is navigating you to not push, but to persevere. And not to lose this focus of what it is that you want to draw. So I'm getting some of you might have been a bit disheartened that something didn't come through. But it's something you used to do in your past or you wanted to do that comes back. You've got 10th house, the world. It's really going to change your life and how you live. So part of the messages you've been getting through the signs, symbols, synchronicities in life, the synchronicities are guiding you. So pay attention is what I'm hearing. They're guiding you to this change here, right? This 10th house change. For many of you, it's a career change, and it's a change to something that you always wanted to do or thought you could do. A lot of you could have been doing healing work. It could partly be healing work, but I definitely get it has to do with self-expression, creativity, creative expression, and also to have someone that you create with, that you share your life with. So you're getting the message from your higher self and your spirit team, your spirit guides, to not give up. Defend yourself, your dreams, your goals, your whatever you're doing. You know, you need to fiercely take care of yourself and your energy. And I heard to lift that. 4 of Pentacles. Don't dissipate your energy. You also need to take stock, and some of you know this. What do you need to let go of or get rid of? What isn't serving you anymore? And then you've got the 9 of Cups. So whatever is you've been wanting, you've got the 6 of Cups goes to the 9 of Cups, where it felt like a dream, something far off, because 6 of Cups could be a dream, but it's also a blessing from the past, what you've done. Okay, it's going to bring changes, the Tower. So the synchronicities and the signs and messages and the intuitive hits you've been getting has to do with there's some big change, Uranus coming up, that's going to change your life or your lifestyle. Now, some of you, this is unlooked for, or you've hoped for it, but you didn't know that it's going to come about, okay? So it could be something that has to do with finance, like an increase in finance, or the ability to earn more income, or if not just the ability to earn more income, let's move these cards up, then this is legacy. It could be a loan or money paid to you or repaid, or insurance. But this is money that you can build upon, or maybe even buy a home, okay? Okay, I'm not going to do the runes today, but I am doing the Astro Dice, and then we're going to complete Venus. So for some of you, love of what you're doing, but it could also be I'm getting a home. 11th house. Wow, hopes, dreams, wishes coming through. And Leo twice, because you've got the Sun card here, which is Leo governs the Sun card. So you've got Venus and Leo. So some of you, this could be the money to pay off debt, or to move in a new direction, or do a move to a place that you feel is you're more aligned to, or that is better for you. But clearly with Venus there, Venus and Leo in the 11th, it is something you've dreamt about or wished for. And this, for some of you, it's a relationship that you meet, whether collegial, collaborative, or romantic, or a combination. It's going to be through your group, some group, maybe even an online group. All right, Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra to support you on your path is, I can now fully trust my inner guidance on my path. Yeah, because a lot of you have been getting the messages. All right, Soul Lights, if you want a deeper dive into metaphysics, spiritualism, you can connect with me in the Soul Path community, Soul Awakening with Michelle on Patreon or Instagram. Do a lot of readings on there as well as tracking the energies of what's going on. Love and light. Hello, Soul Light. So let's see. Soul story number 2. This is your reading. You got Moldavite, the extraterrestrial energy. And with the wheel, when I tune into spirit, I'm getting like blast off or something that's happening that has to do with your uniqueness or unique take on things. Something is paying off. Now, some of you could be traveling or moving to a new place. There's a new direction coming in. You could be in Europe or could be moving to Europe. Let's see what else comes through. But this is a comet coming in. So there is, Wheel of Fortune, when you get that, something's about to change. Okay, you also got the High Priestess. There's that Piscean energy there. When the Wheel of Fortune making changes with that Leo, Taurus energy coming in. 10. So there's a new beginning. I have a feeling there's a lot that you don't know, so your guides, as well as your higher self, are really trying to help you navigate. I'm looking at this like a compass, because right now there's not a lot that you see. You have some glimpses of what's going on in your life or what the changes are that are coming up. So there's been extra messages for you that are coming up. Nine of Cups. Wow, look at this. You've got 4 major arcana. Justice, so Libra energy, or 3 major arcana. The High Priestess, the Wheel, and now this card here. Okay, so let's look and see. I want to take it. So now I chose these cards. These were originally going to be what I call the guide cards, or the cards you see on the thumbnail, but I got the message to use some tarot, major arcana. And I like this because it shows the path. And to me, this looks like the soul path. And then you have different messages along the way. So you got, expansion. And what did I say with the Moldavite? And enlightenment. Wow. So you are about to be enlightened about something, or you're becoming more enlightened about something in your life, or about spirit or spirituality. You could be sharing this with others. I have to say, with the Justice card here, and I'm seeing you as the High Priestess energy, and that gives you a lot of joy to connect in with that part. I really have to say that I feel that this expansion comes maybe in your soul gifts, or intuitive gifts, or psychic realm. Maybe you're psychic or a medium, or you're helping others become more awake, aware, or more enlightened. You know, the yellow has a lot to do with the mental realm. The blue characteristically with the 5th and 6th chakra, so the throat and the third eye. So I feel like you have a vision. There's something that you've been maybe hoping for or wanting to do with your present work, present whatever you're doing, vocation. Okay, and so that is going to be happening or paying off, is what I'm hearing. Now, I get very strongly with you to look at the animal medicine. What's the spirit animal? The spirit animal cards. Because I feel like some of you have been seeing spirit animals, or you have a lot, wow, look at that. A lot of animals near you, or you're going to, or they're coming in your dreams. The first one that came out, wow, eagle, which is, by the way, the eagle represents enlightenment, because the eagle, and look at all that yellow, the eagle is able to cut through emotions or denser energy to rise above, to see above, to rise high above, to see what's really going on. So either you have that ability, or you're going to, or what I'm hearing from the guides are you need to rise above and take a much more enlightened approach to something in your life right now. You need to rise above and get the bigger viewpoint of your life. Now, eagle is also an amazing hunter, but doesn't hunt just for hunting's sake, and it's able to see, you know, the eagle eye. So there is something for you with the 6th chakra, with that third eye vision, of getting a clearer vision. And I'm hearing to tell you the message is for you from Spirit is to see beyond what's in front of you, to see beyond any obstacles or what you perceive as problems, to see beyond the obstacles, because you're actually doing better and you're actually expanding in your life. So when you take, which Moldavite, you're taking that, you know, celestial view, that higher view, that galactic view. Then you've got lamb, which I do feel for you is about being more gentle with yourself. And you're not a sacrificial lamb, but you have a vulnerability or a gentleness, and that has to do with that high priestess energy. So there could be something about taking care of your energy, or, you know, just being aware of who's around you or what throws you off. Octopus. That's so interesting, because I've been seeing a lot of octopus. Well, I've been watching these cave diving shows on YouTube videos. So this is having the hands in a lot of different things, the octopus, but you notice there's rainbow energy here. So there's something, again, you might have to be balancing a lot right now in your life. Your tentacles are going in different directions. And the message again is don't trip yourself up. So I'm getting with the lamb is don't overdo. Let's see what the messages are here. Don't overdo, take a, okay, so the signs that you've been receiving are to connect into spirit, connect into your spirituality. That there is change that is meant to happen, because you've got the justice card here. So this could be, if you're worried about legal dealings, or it's going to be okay. You know, you're moving out of a lower vibrational frequency experience in life into a higher, that's something that brings you more joy with that Nine of Cups. So you're actually moving into a time of more pleasure, is what I'm hearing, more joy. But you have to take an enlightened approach, not to look at the problem. So I really feel for a lot of you, the higher self is trying to say, we got this. You got this. We're navigating these changes. We're navigating to a next level of expansion. So it's something you're not seeing. It's something you're not seeing. So you need to take a different approach. Loyal heart, you're being taken care of. You have people in your life that are loyal to you, whether it's a friend, someone you're dating, family member, people you work with. There are people that are very loyal to you and value you, and that's more of what you need to focus on. Look at happy, happy. Happy, happy, Nine of Cups. And even this, people that you really like, love, that get you. So if you feel like things are too slow, or you have problems that you have to get through, or a lot of red tape, whatever that means, things are changing. Okay, there is an expansion of energy, expansion. I'm getting with this some kind of abundance, perhaps. Okay, but you may not see it, so you have to get a different perspective. You have to get an eagle view of your life at this time to see the gifts that are there. So maybe a gratitude list to see the gifts that are there and the gifts that are coming in, which is caring connections. Look at that. What are the gifts? Right as I said, gifts. Loyal people. You've had not a lot of loyalty in your past. You have caring connections that are coming in. That's part of the expansion, is people for you. So this is attracting people that understand you, get you, but also that are loyal, that you can feel safe with, okay? So Spirit wants you to know all the synchronicity. Some of you are asking about a particular person or group, but it's safe. You're attracting caring connections. Okay? So that's something to really know, that the connections are caring, they care about you truly. Mystery, yeah, you're in the mystery of life right now. That's why you've got the High Priestess, because with the High Priestess, we don't always know what's going on. There's something being shielded. And what I'm getting from the guides, through your reading, is what shield is this expansion of caring connections, or a new relationship, just caring. You have a little bit of it already, so I think you have to pull back and kind of maybe do a gratitude list or appreciation for who and what is in your life now, because you're not going to be able to see these new connections, these emotional fulfillment, these emotional connections that are making you happy, this wish fulfillment. You're not seeing that yet. It's being masked from you. They're telling me it's the timing. You don't see it yet. Okay, the wheel is turning, but it hasn't totally turned yet. Let's see if we can get any, when is it going to be turning? So if you feel like, God, what am I doing? Or is anything really working or happening? Or what's next? You have to just have faith. Pisces is a lot about faith. And that High Priestess, the card of Pisces, is about faith. So having faith, seeing beyond. Yeah, Four of Cups. So you don't see what's manifesting yet, because it isn't there yet. Oh, they told me to pick this card too. Hierophant, you're learning something new. This is Taurus energy. So you could have Taurus, but this is a learning lesson for you. You're learning to have more faith and to trust yourself, your higher self, trust your path, trust God, trust the guides, trust the universe, whatever it is. The Knave of Pentacles here. Yeah, you're learning to trust. So what I get with this is that you just go about your business, do what you're doing, and just know, wow, I'm in a learning lesson of trust and faith right now. And there is something manifesting for me that is coming into alignment. I can feel it. You can feel it. You're just not seeing it yet. And that's maybe throwing you off a little bit. Okay, today I'm not doing my runes, but I am doing my astro dice. Okay, you've got Mercury It's very interesting. Mercury in Gemini. Where you're going to be talking to someone. And in the second house, having to do with resources, you as a resource, your personal resources. Could be finance, could be feeling more confident. So for some of you, this could be talking about a deal or a contract coming in. Here's what I'm getting to tell you. The signs that you're receiving are showing you that you are in the magic and mystery of life, that you are on your right path, and that you're not going to be able to know exactly what's coming next. It's going to be somewhat of a surprise, but a good surprise. You have quite a few good surprises, quite a few gifts from from God, from the universe. You have quite a few gifts that you've been working on and they're about to manifest, but you're not going to know what it is. Some of you, this could have to do with communication, media, signing contracts, legal dealings going in your favor. Some of you could be meeting someone, dating for a short period of time, getting married, or some of you are dating someone and then you get married. It's going to be a surprise. So the message for you is the signs, the symbols, whatever you've been receiving is saying, look, you're on the right track. Just because you don't see everything right now or you don't see anything right now, you are in the magic and mystery of your life unfolding, and you're getting messages to keep on keeping on, which is that Knave of Pentacles. And that page or Knave of Pentacles says that there's about a gift that is about to manifest for you, that's about to come through for you. But you're passing this learning lesson of faith, trust, and navigating through the signs, symbols, and synchronicities, through your higher self, to your wish fulfillment. All right, Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra for this part of your path is, I can rest assured that I am being guided in the right direction for what I most want to happen in my life. For some of you, I'm being guided in the right direction for my dreams, goals, and desires to manifest. Spirit wants you to know you're on the right track and on the right path, but it's being veiled from you at this time. All right, lots of love and light. If you feel a resonance, I'd love if you would subscribe, share the video. If you want to do a deeper dive with me, connect with me on Patreon. Lots of love. Hello, Radiant Soul. You are being guided to much more abundance. For some of you, it's something luxurious that you're going to have the money to buy or afford. This is also paying off debt. I do feel with this, there's a new job, new career. There's something that's coming into your life, and it definitely has a lot to do with feeling more comfortable and confident at this stage of your life, and also a lot to do with finance and something about material possessions or where you live. So you've got the Fool card, new beginnings, Uranus. So there's something unexpected to what it is that you want to draw in. You've also got the Ten of Cups. And you've got the Eight of Wands. You've got the Three of Cups. So that's going to cause for celebration. Now some of you could be leaving something, and there's a celebration about that, or you could have completed something, a course, a class, a program, a school of some sort. You've got the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So I also hear you're learning to speak up more. That's soul story number 2, Moldavite. Put that there. Let's put your pyrite there, as they say in Australia sometimes. Pyrite. This friend of mine used to call it pyrite. Okay, so I chose these cards because originally these were going to be the guide cards, because I love that there's this path, and all along the way you have these gifts or people that you meet or signs guiding you. Oh, miracle. Wow. And abundance. That's what I thought. Yeah, this has a lot to do with a miracle happening or abundance. I'm definitely you're getting signs that a miracle is about to happen, something unexpected with that Fool, an unexpected opening or opportunity that brings you abundance and also brings you inner and outer wealth. So I feel like you've been changing a lot so much that maybe you don't even notice that you have this inner wealth within you. Now, some of you, this could be inheritance, it could even be lottery, it could be something you find that is worth a lot, you cleaning out closets or something. I get that you're living abundantly, and so some of the messages are just kind of pause and look at the abundance that you have in different forms. However, I feel like the next level for you is bringing a lot of abundance, financial, emotional, and you've got the Ten of Cups here, which I think when you have the Ten of Cups, it's also Ten of Pentacles. When you have the Ten of Pentacles, to me, it's also Ten of Cups. But more so the, Ten of Cups. So there's a cycle that's ended. And I feel like it's because you've been listening to your own inner truth. You've been connected more to your inner truth with that Queen of Swords. You've been living more genuinely. And I feel like also that something's about to fill up with your life with maybe more people, more situations that are more exciting. But you're being guided very, very, very much to feel more abundance in your life. And I feel like the guides with you, Spirit, is trying to say, even the universe, however you want to term it, is trying to say, look, we're sending you glimpses of what's coming up for you, the greatness that's coming up, the abundance, the gifts. And it's going to happen fast. So it's almost like you've been, it's almost like, when you're doing something, let's say it's like people when they're trying to lose weight, and then all of a sudden people see them and go, oh my God, look, and you don't realize it. And then you're like, oh, I guess I did. So yeah, really really pay attention to the signs you're receiving, because a lot of it is a confirmation for what you're doing, and hints of what's coming next, what you're going to be connecting with next. Remember where you came, childhood home. Okay, a lot of you left where you live. You're going to be going someplace where it feels more like home. Look at that, purse, wallet, your true wealth. Yeah, you're going to go somewhere, you're going to be living in a way that you feel like, oh, this is really what I've always wanted. With that Ten of Cups, Three of Cups, oh, this is how I've wanted to live. This is where I've wanted to live. This is what I've wanted to do. So you're getting messages, soul story number 3, about lifestyle changes. It could be where you live, how you live, who's coming in your life to bring this Ten of Cups, or you do it together. This is okay, I'm picking different cards for different soul stories. So let's see. Okay, do these. Wow, what is this? Truth be told, what did I say about the Queen of Swords? So because you're living more your truth and authentically, you're connecting now. May not be with a lot of people. You might think, oh my God, I don't resonate with so many people, or I lost so many friends, or I don't feel a connection. That's going to be filled back up. Your friend center or family center is coming back up. But it's because you're more living by your truth. You're not being swayed anymore. You're not trying to fit in anymore. And so it's actually, because I feel some of you might have gone off path a bit, or you tried something and it just didn't work. Yeah, TikTok, because it's the time. So some of you think that this isn't, this is going to take a long time. And no, with the 8 of Wands there, the timing for this reading is very quick. Whenever you're watching this reading, it's very quick. It could be 8 days, 8 weeks. Some of you maybe 8 months, but I feel 8 days, I feel like it could be weeks that something comes in. Now again, depending on where you are in the cycle, I suppose it could be 8 months, but no more than that. So this isn't, whatever it is that you're wanting to draw in or manifest, this isn't like years for it to happen. Okay, let's get a couple more cards here. Look at this. Archangel Michael guiding you, and healer of ages, so doing a lot of healing. There's something with male energy also, masculine energy, I should say, which has to do with creating or creativity or putting something out there in the world. It's more electrical. So you may be connecting, or you're being asked through the signs and symbols to kind of connect to the male aspect of your being. You know, both the female, because you've got water here, but you also have the Queen of Swords. But you're going to be asked to do some kind of action. And that's, you know, there we go with the Eight of Wands. It has to do with some kind of action, taking action in your life. But I feel it's more, and we'll see, I feel like it's more about responding to something or someone. So it may be that there's certain, whatever you do, if you take action, it's going to bring abundance, and it's lining you up for a miracle. Sagittarius, I see. So this is big picture. Your guides are sending you signs. Think big picture. Don't make yourself small. Don't shrink your energy. Don't make yourself small right now. Really be open. Look at this card, how much openness there is. The arms and hands are open, connecting from the heart chakra. So a lot of you could have done a lot of healing, or maybe you're doing a lot of healing, or you work with others. All I can say is the signs, the synchronicities are guiding you to abundance, and you're aligning you for a miracle. That definitely has to do also with financial to some degree. Okay, I'm getting a message for you to look at the animal spirit cards. Mouse, yeah, don't think, do the details, but don't overly focus on the details of life. Okay, there might be something that you're missing. So what will help you balance mouse energy, or what we call in my native tradition is balance the energies. So you need to be the teacher. Take stock of what you've learned, your learning lessons, and be willing to branch out even on your own, or do more on your own, or there's an independence there. But it's like connect with what you've learned and what you teach. And don't get too stuck in the day-to-day of life. Okay, no, they're telling me. No, they're warning you. See, no, your routine is changing. What you focus on during the day is going to be changing. Your routine somehow is changing in your life. So you need to do the mundane things in your life, the mouse medicine, but you also need to connect into that more wild, instinctual part of you, intuitive part of you. I think this has to do also, the signs you're getting is like pay your bills, do, budget, do whatever, do the 3D world also. Because if some of you are saving money, this has to do with budgeting. Some of you are budgeting or saving money, or not overspending. And that's the wisdom coming through with Wolf, and that's bringing you abundance. So again, this could be, wow, I have more money in my savings or my bank account, or I saved up for this purchase, I saved up for something that I wanted, or I realize I don't need to overspend in this area. So the signs, the symbols, and saying don't overdo, don't overspend, whether it's overdoing your energy or overspending financially. First chakra has to do with the root, has to do with security, and to some degree money, even though sacral is more the money or regeneration, but it has to do, and you got devil on the bottom. So this has to do with the earth plane. This is the messages of 3D. Oh, don't spend all the money when you get it. So some of you are getting some increase financially, and you're being asked, don't spend it all. King of Wands. So you got the Queen of Swords, King of Wands. With the devil, this is creating Six of Pentacles. This is putting something, but here's the deal. Soul story number 3. Six of Pentacles is great. It's an increase financially, but it's also even energy. It's money in, money out. So for you, the message is if you need to save, put a little aside. Just put a tiny amount and it'll build. So if you've been worried about finance, or you're going to have the money, you're going to have enough money to do what it is you need to do or want to do, paying bills, paying off debt, that's a big thing for you right now. Clearing the slate financially is what I'm hearing. And you're getting some of you need to do this, and that's the signs and the messages you're getting. Some of you, you're seeing where you're going, that you're going into this much more abundant living. Okay, I'm not doing the runes today. I am doing the Astro Dice, though. Let's see for soul story number 3. Okay, Aries in Mercury. So Mercury in Aries in the 12th house. Okay, you need to connect in through the subconscious, maybe even dream work, meditation, hypnotherapy, but you need to see what was not in your truth or what was blocking you, what belief was blocking you from your abundance. I feel with you there, and it could be something from the childhood. You've got childhood home here, purse and wallet. This is true wealth. So as you start seeing more and more of your wealth within and through your connection to spirit, you have more wealth, outer wealth. The finance picks up. And the devil has a lot to do with creating or building a world, but connected really to source. Because, so not having things be what makes you happy or content, not judging yourself by what's in your bank account, how much or how little is there, or what you have or where you live. You're freeing up from that with that King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and you've got Sagittarius. So you could have Sagittarius placements in your chart or meet a Sagittarius that's very beneficial, or there could be changes for you in the time of Sagittarius. So remember I said 8 days, 8 weeks, no more than 8 months. I'm doing this reading in August, September, October, November. End of November is Sagittarius. So it could be in 3 months that there are big changes for you in the time of Sagittarius. A miracle that brings in abundance, increase financially, abundance in what makes you feel good and feel fulfilled. All right, Radiant Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra for this reading and this part of your path is, wow, as I live my truth, I attract people that are more truthful and situations that are more truthful and abundant for me. I'm telling you, expect a miracle. One is on its way to you. All right, Soul Light, love it if you're just visiting here, and love it if you would subscribe and share the video. Those of you that have subscribed, thank you so much for journeying with me on your soul path. And if you want to do a deeper dive into metaphysics, I also post readings on Patreon. You can connect with me on Soul Awakening Patreon. I think it's in the description box or on the front of the channel. All right, lots of love and light.